What is up, everybody? I'm Josh Garcia, and welcome back to the Revival Motoring YouTube channel. It's been a couple weeks. I haven't put out too much just because everything's been so busy. We have a ton, and I mean ton of changes to the point where I have some notes, all positive stuff that I want to go over. This is kind of an unveiling video. This is kind of an update video. There's just a ton of stuff going on, so I figured, you know what, it's a good time to do this, show some stuff that we have planned, cool things that have actually come to fruition, and what we plan on doing for the rest of this year into next year. I'm excited. Honestly, this is, to be completely transparent, let me move this mic out of the way, hopefully it's not hitting me in the face, but to be completely transparent, this is probably the most excited I've been revival-wise. Obviously, general excitement all the time, but like, I'm very excited. Reason being, we made some big strides over the past couple of months. Well, I can get right into it. So, first one, we decided about, I don't know, a month or so ago, 2 months maybe, because of all the planning and whatnot, to have a go. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. So, let me start at the beginning. Our donut meets. Our donut meets have been awesome. This year in particular, we've done one a month, and they've been, filling the lot. Everybody's super well behaved. It's such a good time. We hope you have a good time, because we know we sure do. We love doing those. We want to do more. Matter of fact, next year we might up it to 2 a month. Still do the Sunday one, but maybe something during the week, maybe an evening type of deal. I don't know yet, so I can't commit to anything. Obviously, I got to make sure we're all good for the lot and don't want to, get in anybody's way, anything like that. Now, with that said, okay, we want to do a little bit more, add some more things to the donut meets, some elements to them that make it just a cooler thing, more enclosed, same, but a little bit different. Okay, so what the fuck am I talking about? Well, we made our own coffee. So, long story short, let's see if we can get that. Yeah. So, Justin is a friend of ours. He has come down to a handful of our donut meets, and I asked him about 2 months ago, hey, I know you're involved in the coffee world. What does it take to make this happen? He gave me all the info. I gave it some thought. With some big help from, people kind of, Justin himself, our friend Ghost Images, who designed our skull driver logo a while back. He also designs a bunch of beer cans and stuff like that. So making a coffee can was very fitting for what, he brings to the table. So this is Revival Motoring's Cold Start Coffee. So essentially, this is us working with a few local vendors. Fuel Coffee, Snap Chill Coffee. Fuel, and Justin in particular, roasts our beans. I got to see that whole process, learn about that. Stay tuned, because he's going to be on Topics Under the Stairs pretty soon, and he'll kind of walk through that whole process, what he does. It's quite an intricate thing. I kept calling him Walter White, because to me it's a bunch of chemistry. To make the beans end up in the can, it's quite wild. So he did our roasting. Like I said, I got to check all that out. And then Snap Chill is the one who actually brewed and canned our coffee for us. And like I said, our friend Josh, Ghost Images, is the one who helped design the can. Gave him a handful of parameters. I said, this is what I want for colors, and he went crazy and absolutely nailed it the first time. And as you can see, it provides, I believe that says, provides excellent donut meat lubrication. So the idea is to sell this, obviously, at our donut meets, and it just eliminates people from, having to run out to 3 or 4 different places. You can pop in, we got some coffee, we're going to do our best to provide, what is it called, not condiments, whatever, accessories for your coffee, whether it be cups and straws and things like that, to just kind of help things along here. Obviously, within, what we're legally able to do, we can sell a canned product, but we can't open a cafe just yet. That's maybe a long-term goal. I don't know. Start small. This is the step in that direction first. So that's the coffee stuff. And I'm going to insert some B-roll as we're doing that and talking about that as well. Next thing, obviously, we love print. Revival Motoring started because I wanted to make a magazine. We're going to continue to do that. A little bit delayed, a little bit tougher these days, magazine-wise, frankly, because the price of paper has skyrocketed over the past year. We have friends who are very close knit with that industry, so we kind of understand what's going on. It's kind of a correction of a market that has been underpriced for a long time. We unfortunately are seeing the results of that, and it's making it really tough to make sense of how to print the magazine at the quality, at the pages that we want, and still make it a good price for the consumer that is you who wants to purchase this thing. I don't want to sell a $50 magazine. I'm not going to do it. $20 is pretty much our limit. I'm either going to meet that and not take away quality, or if we delay a little bit longer, we delay a little bit longer. So that's kind of what's going on with the magazine in particular. I did say this was a print section. So what I mean by print section, well, after some debate, I wanted to take more and more stuff in-house. What does that mean? Well, we bought a printer cutter, so now we can make our own stickers. We'll be able to do a bunch of heat treats for vinyl stuff. I bought a hat press. I bought a flat press for t-shirts, crew necks, hoodies, jackets, a handful of different things, koozies, okay, all this stuff. So we're going to do it in-house between myself, my wife, obviously some designers that are going to help us, stairs, everybody. And this does a few things. This allows us to make smaller runs way quicker, so we don't have to worry about, large pre-orders, waiting this, pass the order along. If we talk about something on the podcast or something happens in a vlog or something that kind of takes off, Shook with his grumpy thing, we can produce something related to that probably within a day or two. And if we sell 10 pieces or 15 pieces, it's cool. We don't have to commit to 100. We don't have to do this, whatever it might be. So that's going to give us all that flexibility. So I'm super psyched. I'll insert, again, some B-roll of that stuff kind of doing its thing out there to show you exactly what I mean if you don't already know. With that said, it will also give us an opportunity, my wife in particular, to run her own kind of print shop. We have the facility that we rent here for Revival. The idea is for her to kind of slowly start and see what she can work up using our equipment and kind of, do stuff for outside people and things like that. It just really opens up a few doors to help us progress overall as Revival, as a family, as, business owners, things like that. Few other things here. So over the past week, now this is nothing bad, but I've had a couple health related things pop up. Is this volume working? I really hope all this is working. Nothing bad, just some weird shit that's been going on. In particular, gout in my foot. I've never experienced it before. I've experienced it now. It sucks. It's a pain in the ass. It really slows me down. Made it so I can't enjoy something that we just committed to as well, just yet. So I need multiple reasons or have multiple reasons to pay more attention to my health, get better, focus on diet, lose weight, a handful of things associated me personally. Okay, why the fuck am I telling you this? Why is this relevant to a automotive world related vlog? Well, because one thing that I've wanted to do and sat on the sidelines for quite some time is drift. I've been around it for a few years now. I've always kind of loved it from the sidelines. And finally, I'm just like, I need to do something with this. I want to get out there. And what better way to do it than commit? So that is what these belong to. Those are some keys. And we are going to have a new Revival project. Just got it. It's here at the shop. If you want to go see it, keep watching this video because you're about to. Came with a nice, background image of a car on the radio. You can see 127,000. Okay, back to it. Drift car. So after some thought and debate, I kept looking and was like, oh, what do I want to do? What do I want to drive? What do we want to get? So we went with a 2007 S197 Ford Mustang. It's a GT, 4.6 liter 3-valve. It's cool because I don't know a bunch about the cars nor that motor, so I'm just kind of learning and figuring a bunch of things out. But I do know there's like a decent amount of people who have drifted these things and do drift them out in the Texas area, Midwest, all that sort of stuff. It's a platform I can truly say I never pictured myself in, but I'm genuinely ecstatic about this car. Truly, like, my foot's been fucked up for the past few days, but I'm excited to just drive it, get it out there, get it all sorted, and then from here on, which we're in late August, my goal will be to get out in that car for the first event next year. It's a little ways away, but I don't want to rush. Obviously got to get all the safety stuff sorted, bucket seat, weld the diff, handful of smaller things like that to prep the car itself to be drift ready, but also we need to figure out funds to help pay for that stuff, potentially maybe work with some vendors or sponsors or something like that. So there will be a whole series pertaining to the drift car in particular. Again, focus on my health somewhat around it. By no means will this be a fitness vlog or anything, but get a little healthier, get kind of my body ready to get in and out of cars that are tighter, hopefully sit and drive and go for ride-alongs a lot more often, especially if I'm a bit more compact, things like that. But I'm genuinely excited, like I said, about this car. I can't wait to dive into it. Every time I see it, I get a little more giddy and I want to just dive in now, but gotta obviously, one thing at a time. Now, with that said, we also set up a sim here at our shop. Big thanks to a listener out there. We snagged some stuff from him for cheap. Our friend Phil hooked us up with a TV for it. Chuck actually is letting us use one of his computers that handles Assetto and all that sort of stuff. So that I'm gonna, dare I say, use for practice. It's actually pretty cool because Shook jumped on the thing and really have at it, and it's like, wow, he's doing this. Myself, Chuck, and Corey jump on it, and we're fucking lost. Which at least goes to show there is a thing that you can gain from Assetto, I believe. I don't know. You guys are out there. Let me know. Is there particular courses, particular settings, particular cars? I know we've been downloading a bunch of different stuff and just trying things. But if there's something out there that you think might help me kind of at least get theoretically the feel of clutch kick, wheel positioning, trying to time things and catch things in the right, whatever it might be. If you think there's some things out there that might help me step in the right direction to figure out what the fuck I'm doing out there in a car next year, let me know. I'm going to need the help. So those are our updates, I believe, right now. There's obviously a bunch of stuff kind of going on for the circle jerks, topics under the stairs. Tom's busy out west. Revival as a whole is in a great spot. I'm very, very excited for the rest of the year. I'm even more excited for next year. We're going to keep pushing as much as we can. Like I said, magazine stuff's kind of up in the air, but we're doing these other things to hopefully kind of fill in the blanks, keep things moving, keep the lights on, and just continue to grow. I thank you, everybody out there who watches and supports Revival Motoring, our podcast, the YouTube, comes to the donut meets, all that sort of stuff. We want to make this as fun and enjoyable and you a part of the scene with us as we possibly can. So again, I'm excited. Check out some more B-roll of everything we have going on here. And we will catch back up with probably the next, maybe first big update of the Mustang. And we'll go from there. So I think that's it. Peace out. Bye.